Live this morning, getting into trouble as usual at Orlando Speed World. Hi, David.
This is Scott Thrower. He's in the seat of, what do you call this?
This is a Yamaha YXZ, 1,000 cc's, it makes about 240 horsepower.
All right, I want you to rip it out of the gate here and show us from behind what it looks like here. Yeah. These things will be racing tomorrow night. Watch them take off here. Heading in. And off he's running. Back in a moment here on Good Day Orlando.
You don't slow down, don't think twice. Florida man, Scott Thrower's vice. A full tank of laugh and a neon night. Yeah, must be nice.
Yay, that's a happy smile. Yay, happy smile. Just kidding. As you can see, the damn thing's still on the lift again. The BlueDevil did not work. I went and did a little TV promotion to promote Tour Destruction and kind of showed out a little bit.
All right, you want to demonstrate what you're going to do?
Oh, yeah. I've been waiting all my life for stuff like this.
We have too, my friend. This is Scott Thrower giving you a demonstration of what it's going to look like with 10 of these, basically, on the figure 8 track at Orlando Speed World for Tour of Destruction. Off he goes around that cone. No problem doing that 180. Doing a little drifting for us. Right back at us. These are jaw-dropping stunts, and it's loud as heck. I love it. All right, we're gonna send it back to you, ladies. Get your tickets on tourofdestruction.com.
That is wild, David.
And here we are, bald tires and a blown head gasket. So guess what? Here we go, whole process again. Oh boy, here we go. Moment of truth. Got me a little patch panel here I cut out just so I can access this. Oh, well, there she goes. And that's a good indicator that the head gasket's blown. If we're just pouring out straight water, and I know you see the water from me washing it, but it ain't coming out in the oil pan. It ain't ran for a couple hours, so all the water's gonna be at the bottom, but you can see that's probably the whole radiator. The saga continues with this freaking turbo car. It has been a thorn in me for sure. And I just put regular water in it because I took the remaining of that BlueDevil because I've heard of people saying, oh, it's clogging ports and stuff. So I did take the remainder out of it, and that's why you're seeing just straight water. Oh man, I guess you called it. Good thing I love YXZs. If there was another buggy that had a clutch and a shifter, you'd probably find me in it. I was showing out pretty good, but I never felt it lose power, so I think it happened right when I stopped, so it was like just convenient and good. Oh, hold the line. Well, there is some redeeming quality here for me popping this head gasket or blowing this thing up or whatever happened. We're gonna get to see what BlueDevil does to these engines. Total time, I would say it had about 25 laps at the Freedom Factory, had about 10 laps here, and then I did like a 3.5 minute skip for the news for Tour Destruction, and that's when it ended up popping. And that's over a space of time of about 3 weeks. Total. So now I'm curious to see what BlueDevil actually does to the engine. I've heard it clogged up ports. I've heard it destroys engines. We've heard all this stuff, but we also heard they went to the moon too. So I'm at least skeptical about that. I'm not sure as far as that. And I just did that because I made a post online and like talk about engagement. You get some engagement, you talk about the moon. But we're gonna get this thing apart. Hopefully that it's just a head gasket. It didn't scorch the head, didn't hurt the block. I actually have another head gasket in there. We'll run a bunch of oil through it to try to get all this, say, water that was in the bottom end that you just seen draining out. Maybe even put some diesel in it, just kind of clean out the engine, get it back where it should be lubricated, and hopefully it didn't hurt itself too bad with all that going on. I kind of, like I mentioned earlier, I think it happened right when I was about to pull off. So fingers crossed on all this, but it is cool. We get to play scientists here and see what BlueDevil does to an engine. Yeah, it won't be a hearsay after this. I said it's about a space of 3 weeks, and this thing's been beat on every inch of it. It ain't like I put any slack to it. It was on 6 pounds, and that's where it was. So we'll see what goes on here. Let me get it apart and further diagnose this thing. Getting all the plumbing off and stuff, I want to give you a midway report. Keep having this issue, and I'm pretty sure it's just because initially I end up blowing out the seals in the turbo there, but you can see oil. Yeah, you can see oil in the intercooler, where basically the only way that could happen, you know, is from turbo seals. Unfortunately, I think part of the contributing factor is when it blew out the head gasket, it creates crankcase pressure as opposed to a vacuum, and then it don't allow it to drain back, builds up in the turbo, blows past, goes into the intake, and creates issues. That's kind of where we're at. There she is in all her glory, out, ready to disassemble. Naked hole here. Oh, I am so over working on these things. But this is literally the must be nice. This is a repeat process here. That's real bad. Not ideal. All right, here it is. Moment of truth. Got the valve cover off, throttle body's off. Got everything just about set up for you guys, just so we could see what this BlueDevil actually does to these inside of these engines. And I could start to see a little residue, any of this like white stuff. Now there was water in the exhaust and in the intake, and you can see, based on this, see the white haze. Definitely water in there, a little bit of evidence of rust right there. And then I did see on one of the valves there was some evidence of rust when I put some light in it. Here we go. So, why I keep saying here we go is because I've heard, and this is just a rumor, that you won't even be able to get the cylinder head off. It ends up gluing the head to the block. So we're gonna see about that. We'll try with no tools first. See what we got. Looks like it came out with no tools. Bad thing is I'm not seeing a defiant where a head gasket's blown. No burn marks or anything. It's obviously got to be near a cooling jacket. But that coating being off, I'm thinking that's kind of what the BlueDevil does. I think it melts the head gasket back in. Let me grab this camera here, give you all a little better look. Like I said, I'm the one that, we'll wipe all this out, because I'm the one that put this mystery oil in there. So any of the red that's in there, it's from me. And this is the one where the spark plug. Oh man. Yeah, we got bigger problems. Bigger issues for sure. Let me continue just cleaning this out. Let me show you what we got. And this is why we're not seeing a defiant, just straight scorched head gasket, because we got bigger problems, and you can see where it kind of bleeding through a little bit there. Oh! Bro! I don't even know I'm tidying up. I'm just delaying the inevitable for you guys. So now you can see, pulling the head gasket off, you can kind of see where it's scorched here. Just where it's burned in a lot more than others, and then into this cylinder. Oh yeah, but let me show you. That's not ideal right there. If you don't realize, that's a chip of the piston missing. And that's the top of the ring. That one looks good. I mean, the cylinder don't look too bad, but the rest of everything else don't look too bad either. But that's what I was talking about, where it looks a little scorched. I'm gonna zoom back out here. Looks a little scorched. That's probably where the head gasket ended up blowing from this, which I don't even see the pieces to this thing, which means it probably sucked it out the turbo and ate that up too. I bet you if I start looking at the turbine wheel, it probably got some nicks or something in it, because yeah, I'm not really sure where the pieces of the piston went or why that happened. That's not ideal. That's not even from the BlueDevil. Unless, I mean, I'm not sure what the initial culprit is. Maybe people can chime in. Yeah, this just put a dampener on it, because I was hoping this video would end with me beginning to put this thing back together, just because of it being a blown head gasket. Well, obviously this is going to be a bigger deal here, and a lot more hurtful in my pocketbook and time frame. The just time involved, you know. Now we need to pull the bottom end apart, see what's going in there. How these YXZs work is the case bolts, once they're used, you cannot reuse them. It's just, you can't do it. Obviously, we're going to need at least one piston. And, you know, and you can see, actually, you got some kind of scoring on the cylinder wall here, which if I could feel it, and I can, yeah, not ideal. So maybe that's where all the pieces went, just got ground back up, which is weird because the oil looked really good, minus, you know, the water coming out at first, but the rest of the oil looked good. Must be nice. We'll go over the points of this BlueDevil. I really don't see any negative effects, minus some maybe like white residue. I mean, I've literally heard rumors that it's going to stick to the block and you're not going to be able to get the head off. I mean, here's the head gasket. I think what it does is it ends up melting the head gasket in, you know, it kind of disintegrates the head gasket and kind of makes it into one, is my guess. Because why I say that is, like, all the paint's pretty much gone, and it's not really stuck to the cylinder head either. And, like, look at all the water jacket ports. There ain't no evidence of anything. Like, that's, you know, that's literally just wipe off. There's no, like, residual, oh man, this is going to clog up. Like, you can see the valves are already getting a little rusted from the water getting in the engine. Where for say, you know, it let loose, but there's no negatives. I don't see any where everybody's saying, oh, it's gonna clog coolant ports, and I'll pull this water pump apart and maybe post another video of that. Like I said, my initial plan was to have the ending of this video, it would be kind of zoomed through all this stuff and have the ending video be it back together, back ripping. Unfortunately, I just don't see that happen right away because I got to find some parts. Hopefully, we can get this thing back together, get the YXZ back ripping. The turbo car, I mentioned it being equivalent to what I would think crack would be like, because of the fact that this thing, when it is going, it is so fun and rowdy and everything you can want out of a side-by-side. But it's always so short-lived, and then I'm on this quest to get it back going, and it's a long road from there. It seems like every time. So it's like, I'm not really sure if it's worth it anymore, you know? Like, hopefully another company will come out with a 3-pedal car where you got to shift. Maybe Yamaha will tighten their game up and make a new one here soon, and yeah, put me in one of them things. But must be freaking nice. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Help your boy out. Help me grow. All the comments, all the input, it helps. Yeah, that's the only way this stuff's going to continue to work. But come on.